Okay, so what I'm going to do is give you a bit of background to the people that are listening here tonight, and whenever they get to listen to it. So we've got a group called TCC Ultimate Crew, and the purpose of that particular Facebook group is to help other crew members to kickstart their careers. So we offer free resources as well as support. And what I've noticed over the past couple of months, there have been a few outstanding, or I would say exceptional leaders within that group. And one of them is Jari. So I'd like to congratulate Jari for his incredible leadership skills. And the things that I've noticed within Jari, his strengths, is his commitment, his dedication, his perseverance, and I think most particularly your compassion for the other members in the group, your ability to make other people feel welcome. And I think that is a really lovely attribute to have, Jari. So yeah, congratulations for being one of those standout members.
Thank you. Thank you for the compliment.
Yeah, so I guess it's the reason why we're talking about this, and Jari and I were discussing this earlier on, was the importance of crew members to have particular values and to demonstrate those values on a consistent basis, and the importance of leadership in the industry. So Jari comes with a wealth of experience, and I think it would be a great opportunity to discuss with you the qualities that you look for in other crew members as well. Like what do you think are the key leadership attributes that crew members should demonstrate when working on board?
While working on board, I would think that, you should always think about setting an example for the others. So whatever you do, then they follow. Work is work. Everybody does it as good, as hard as they can, and sometimes you have to do it more, sometimes less. But that's the main point. We're all there to work and earn our keep. Mm-hmm. And at the same time, we should enjoy it and have fun doing it.
Absolutely.
So, it's, yeah.
So I guess what you're saying is to have that balance as well, that it's important to have that.
Yeah. Not to be too serious about it, but not to make it less affair, so to speak.
So, Jari, when did you first enter the industry?
I entered in early 2000. It was a bit of a mistake. I was working on a small cruise ship, and it was sold to a Greek billionaire who subsequently converted it into a mega yacht. Back in those days, I think it was one of the largest one in the world. Mm-hmm. And that's how I got into yachting, because I've been on the boat for 6 years. So they wanted my knowledge of the ship during the conversion, and that's how I started.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you've been working with crew for a very, very long time, and I'm wondering, through your experience, who would have been a role model, since we were just discussing role models, who would have been a role model for you in terms of leadership? So who was a positive role model who you looked up to, who demonstrated really great leadership skills?
I got to say that on the Greek yacht, the first one I started, it was a Greek captain who had been working years on American cruise ships, and he was a great leader. I mean, he was demonstrating, when to let go and be a bit merciful, and when to put on the thumb screws in terms of discipline. So that was a great showcase. I still keep in touch with him.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you said...
And there hasn't been after that. I haven't had any captains after that. And before that, there was one Finnish captain that was very experienced, but in terms of leadership. Well, yeah, it was all right. I haven't really met a really charismatic captain in my early years.
Okay, so in terms of your strengths, what do you think they are in terms of being a competent leader? Like I've picked up on quite a few already based on your engagement within the group. And as I said before, your standout qualities to me is your hard work, your dedication, your commitment, your perseverance, and your compassion for others. So what do you think your strengths are?
I would think that strong side is that I listen. I listen well, and most of the time I think before I talk. But sometimes I can blurt silly things out. But yeah, and then I try and put myself in the other person's shoes to see their angle. So to find a solution if there's a problem, that kind of thing.
I love that, and those are very powerful traits to have and skills to have, and you can certainly learn how to be able to listen, and there's different types of listening. There's listening and there's active listening, and they're very, very different in nature. And the other one that you've just spoken about is empathy, and your ability to take a step back and see the situation from someone else's perspective. And also, I think problem solving is an amazing quality to have too. And it does take time, it takes work, it takes collaboration. So yeah, it's really good hearing that from you.
Yeah. I did the course with Alison. That was also really good help to develop one's ways of thinking and to how to work on your skills.
Brilliant. And we still
leadership skills.
Yeah, we still run Alison's course, which is it's really great. And a lot of people have got a lot of stuff out of that course, which is incredible, because that's what we want. We want competent crew members, and we want to see them excel in their careers, and to be able to utilize those skills to have, I guess, a better work and living experience while working on board.
Yeah, and also when I did my captain's license, we had to do a paper. So I did mine on leadership. So yeah, it's an interesting it's an interesting what do you say? It's an interesting concept. There's loads of things written about it, and reams and reams of books, and then the problem is to find the right things to read.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, that's good, Jari. Yeah, awesome. Okay, well, I think we'll wrap it up there. And I'm sure a lot of our viewers would get a lot out of hearing you speak today, Jari. It's just great to see that you're on board, so to speak, with the concept of leadership and the importance of being able to demonstrate those skills, those soft skills within the industry. So I thank you for your time.
Thank you for the interview. It was great talking to you and finally meet you in person, or at least on a video screen.
Absolutely. Thanks, Jari, and we'll stay in touch. And thanks for being an amazing support person within the group. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay, take care.
Thank you. Bye.